What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Disgaea 7. In this video, I'm going to be telling you everything there is to know about the new auto battle system and the demonic intelligence. Yes, it has returned from Disgaea 6 to some people's dismay. However, it is a much more refined version, okay? And let me just say this straight off of the bat. You will not be using auto battle to play the game for you, okay? There are really only two situations that you would use auto battle in this game, and they are limited situations, okay? So, let's talk about it. First of all, auto battle is not available straight away in the game. You will unlock it around halfway through the main story. And then there are only two things you can actually do with it. The first one is you can actually use it on stages that you have already cleared. So, for example, these stages right here, I have not cleared, okay? Look at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. If I move to this stage, which I have cleared, there is the auto battle menu right there, which you toggle on or off with L1 or R1. However, in order to use auto battle, you need an item called Magic Saurine. Now, that is the Japanese Google Translate version. I don't know what it will be called in English. However, you get the idea. So, in order to actually acquire this and use auto battle, because by the way, that Magic Saurine, you see the number 4, that's how many times I can use auto battle on this stage. In order to get this, you have to manually complete a stage. You will get one Magic Saurine per stage completed. So, for example, if I went to the item world and I did, you know, like, let's say I did these 10 stages in this Veneer Thruster, I would get 10 Magic Saurine for doing that, one per each stage. Likewise, if I was to do a Carnage stage or a normal stage, I would also get one Magic Saurine per battle. So in order to actually auto battle, you must first manually battle, and also this is not that easy to build up. Other than that, there are two other ways to acquire it. The first one is via quests, which if we just take a look at real quick right now. In order to properly accrue the Magic Saurine, there are a couple of quests which require you to kill enemies. So there's this one right here, which is 10 Magic Saurine, and that is for killing 1,000 enemies. There are also two more. There's one for 20 Magic Saurine, which is for killing 3,000 enemies, and then you can get 30 for killing 9,999 enemies. These are not going to be used all that often. I would just accept these and then turn them in whenever they complete, but don't use that to farm. The last and final way to unlock Magic Saurine is this, via the online PvP battle system. So this also uses auto battle and demonic intelligence. However, it does not use Magic Saurine. And if we take a quick glance right now at the rankings, so I can pull up the rewards, as you can see right there, first to 10th place, it does give you 300 of them, and 11th to 50th place does give you 200 of them. What I will say as well is these rankings do change depending on how many people are in the actual tournament, okay? This is the online PvP of the game and it refreshes every week. But as you can see, even if you just take part, you will at the very least get some. All the way up to a minimum of 50. But again, that is because there is quite a lot of people playing currently, so I don't know if that will be lower for less people, but still a nice way to get it. So now that we've explained how to actually acquire Magic Saurine, what exactly is it and how is it used? So first of all, you do have to create a demonic intelligence, just like these. You do get a few pre-made, and you do not need to actually unlock anything in the demonic assembly to unlock extra abilities or anything like that. Once you unlock demonic intelligence, you have access to everything. Once you've got your demonic intelligence set up, then what you would do is, depending on how you want to use auto battle, so as I mentioned, there's the online version which does not use Magic Saurine. This is quite simply, you make a team and you pit them against other players. I will show that shortly. If you want to do it on a normal stage, you just go to a stage that you have already completed, So we'll do this one. I will turn auto battle on. As you can see, I have 4 magic soaring left, and I will start the stage. So what will happen at first is your character will spawn. This is basically just so you can, double check your demonic intelligence and things like that. Then I'm going to press start to actually trigger the auto battle. Now with that done, what you can do in the Dark Assembly is you can pass a bill which will allow you to skip stages. So I have 3 left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 3 remaining magic soaring to replay this stage 3 times for me. So I'm going to do that, but because I have passed the bill in the Dark Assembly, I do skip the auto battles right there. So let's just come out of that. As you can see, I've run out of magic soaring. That means I can no longer auto battle. Okay, if I want to get magic soaring now, I would either need to turn in this quest, which I am about to do right there. So that's give me another 20, or I can manually clear stages. So if we go back, I will show you how to acquire it manually. Okay, so I'm going to turn auto battle off right now, and I'm going to go in the stage. You saw in the bottom right there that I have 20 remaining. So I'm just going to very quickly clear this stage off, and I didn't move far enough. Sod's law. Also, what I will say is, even though I used 1 magic soaring there, that was because I cleared the stage in 1 turn. You will use 1 magic soaring per turn that it takes you. And as you can see, I now have 21 because I did a stage manually. That does also work for the item world as well. Now, let's go and show the online version of Auto Battle. So, I've already got a team made, which, if we just take a look real quick. So, this is my team. It's basically a grid that you can place characters on. You can place up to 10 characters in pretty much any fashion that you really want to. And then you can also change their demonic intelligence and their name. Okay, so if I just click right here, so as you can see, we can change my thief's demonic intelligence, and I can change my war lady's demonic intelligence as well. Once you have changed that to the way you want to hit the bottom option to save your team, and then we're going to fight other players' teams. So I'm going to select the top option, and this is just going to give us a bunch of different teams that we can fight. So I'm going to fight this one right now. And once it loads up, we will basically fight our auto battle versus their auto battle. Now, obviously, the game is still very fresh, so a lot of people haven't got their teams properly set up just yet or anything like that. But this will get a little bit more challenging as we go. In fact, let's fight this team with 463 million points. Now, these points is basically just a strength recognition value. That's not how many points they've earned. That's just how strong their team is, basically. So, as you can see, this stage is lasting a little bit longer. And that is because the auto battle from my side is fighting against theirs. So we could set this up for something like healers, buffers, targeting weaknesses, inflicting statuses, and so on and so forth. In fact, the online PvP, in my opinion, is the best feature this game. I love it. But that, guys, is everything there is to know about auto battle. Well, also, you can't use it in the item world. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, auto battle does not work in the item world whatsoever. But though, everybody, that is everything there is to know about auto battle. I hope I've answered any questions you may or may not have had. If you have any other questions that I've not touched on in this video, then by all means, please drop a comment down below the video and I will reply to you as soon as possible. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, smash that like button and hit subscribe if you are new around here. I have got a ton of Disgaea 7 guides coming for you guys, both on the Japanese version and on the English version when that is released as well. As always, though, everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.